Welcome back.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Okay.
That was a little soprano. Did you think you didn't hear it wasn't high enough? What'd you think, alto? No.
Not soprano.
Hey y'all!
Hey y'all! Welcome back to the Thank Us L8tr podcast.
Who are you? Remember we said on the fourth episode this every time.
I am TSJ, dropping the J very soon.
Okay, and I am Angel.
Gotta let them know.
Yes.
And this is episode number 6.
Ooh.
And what we have found out that we give it a name and then we change it. So what is the name?
We just gonna figure it out when we get there. I'm just playing. Well, you're canceled.
Ooh. Yeah.
You're canceled.
You are amazing.
No, I said
you're
it now.
canceled.
If y'all see something different on here, you see her, she like, you got
listen, I'm writing it down right now. You're canceled.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I'm sure you guys are wondering why we said you're canceled, you know. No, Thank Us L8tr podcast isn't canceled.
No.
But that's the topic.
That's the topic today.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to get into it a little bit later. But, friend, how has your week been? Or week? Like, because I didn't see you last week. So, how was last week?
Last week, real relaxing, I believe. Yeah.
Okay.
Chill, relaxed. I think so. You know, it's kind of hard to remember.
Okay.
Fish oil feels, y'all.
But overall, it was relaxing.
It was.
Okay, because I'm thinking you're missing a couple doses at this point.
How was yours?
Well, the wedding. Remember I told you I was in the wedding.
You are busy. Girl, tell me about it. How was everything?
It went fabulous.
That's
it was
good.
great. I broke down and cried. I didn't think I was gonna cry, but I cried majority of the time. Like literally, like not like how you'd be like,
Okay.
No, it was.
You had a snot bubble.
Where is this coming from? I was asking myself, where is this coming? What is wrong with you?
Viola Davis crying. You know she.
No, it wasn't that bad.
Like nobody else.
She's the best choir.
Yeah, she goes. You gonna feel it.
Yeah. No, it wasn't that bad. Okay. But it was like I cried at the reception. That's how much I was crying.
Cry?
Very much so.
Okay, you're right.
Very much so. Very much so. So yeah, but it was beautiful, and the bride was happy, the groom was happy. So
they had a good time.
They had a great time.
That's awesome.
So I'm happy for them. But yeah, outside of that and dealing with my own wedding, that's about it.
How is that coming on? You don't want to talk about
it?
No,
not today.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful thing, but I think that people forget how the little intricate details that goes into a wedding. Like, oh yeah, you have a place, you find a venue, get flowers, all that, but the little details like, your DJ.
Yeah.
You know,
those are the things.
It's just like
yeah.
So, but no, we're going along. It's fine.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be fine because that day is just gonna be a joyous occasion. It's gonna be fun. So all of this is just like it'll be a thing of the past quick. Just wait on it. You're gonna oh my god, like I was stressing for nothing.
Yeah, we've got 79 more days. So
yep. And what on that 79th day, you're gonna be like, look, it is what it is. That's exactly how every bride in the world be. Hey, what happened today? It is what it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's get into this.
All right. Well, as you guys know, we do 313 Spotlight. I'm trying to look in the camera a little bit more since we just be talking.
Hey y'all, thought y'all was here.
But no.
Welcome to the podcast.
We do the 313 Spotlight when we shout out a business or service in the Metro Detroit area. And what do we have today, Angel?
Ooh, we have a boutique, ladies.
Ooh.
Yeah, we haven't done a boutique yet. So this is cool. We're going to give y'all some variety around. All right. So this boutique we're going to be talking about today is Enjoy & Co.
Okay.
So ING capital JOYANDCO. So it's Enjoy Boutique. And yes. You have quite a few items.
Oh, I do, honey, because listen, I get my things. I love shirts. I love the shirts. I love the jackets.
Blouses. I really like
because I'm really into jean jackets, so they have a variety of those different things. So yeah, definitely, yeah, I do have a couple things.
Yeah, you have one blouse that I really, really like.
Was it from this summer?
Yes, girl.
Yes, I've been waiting. So I get the emails from them when they are gonna have new things. It was like new arrivals. I said I want to give it to me right now.
And you wore it good too. It's like I saw how you put it in.
I try to be stylish.
I saw it. Very fashionable.
Listen.
So, listeners out there, you need to go and add her her Instagram page.
Instagram. She has Facebook too.
Facebook too. Okay.
Yeah.
So what I have here, we have Enjoy Boutique on Instagram. It is INGJOYBOUTIQUE. Go add her today.
Go add her, guys. I'm telling you, she always has some type of sales or something like that. So when you sign up for the emails, there you'll get like maybe 30% off. Okay. So yeah, definitely look on that. And yeah, she delivers too. So if you're not even in the metro area and you're listening to us, you can, partake in that as well.
And if you look so good in the stuff that she has, you might become a joyable.
Oh yes. Listen, you better.
I saw them joyables. I was like, okay, y'all, look at you.
Because I'm enjoyable iron these shirts. Listen, who does not want to be featured on Instagram?
Like, that's right. Like I wore that so good that she wanted to put me up as a model. I'm
Hello,
enjoyable.
you got some enjoy?
I don't, but I'm gonna get some now.
Get it.
Yes, I am.
I need to get into it.
I'm coming for. I'm gonna go before we air this.
Okay.
Because I don't want them taking everything.
Okay. Friend. And she's a friend of the show.
Yes,
you guys.
She is a faithful listener.
Yes.
We love you.
Yes. So, again, and you know what I was going to say to our listeners and viewers, if you guys have someone that you think that we should shout out in the Metro Detroit area, and that, because we always love, put up on new things.
All the time. You really can go to our page and put it in a little thing.
Exactly.
313 Spotlight. We put that up like every few weeks.
Yeah.
Just go back in the old post actually and just put it like, hey, I want to be shouted out. Throw me on that 313 Spotlight.
Right.
You got to say, hey, first though. Don't come in. Don't be on it.
Don't be rude.
Yeah, don't be rude. And don't be on that 313 Spotlight. No. Cancel. You're canceled.
Oh, my
Get
goodness.
it, guys? The topic.
All right. I see.
Right over your head, but okay.
So, friend, one of my favorite parts of it is the TV recap, friend.
TV recap. What you got?
Friend.
Oh, this is a good one. I heard it.
Friend.
Okay.
You can't stop the rain.
Lamar.
You can't stop the rain.
My little buddy.
When it starts to pour. I hear you, girl. I love him now.
Girl.
When I was watching this last episode, I said, I admit it.
You did want him canceled.
I love him.
You actually said, I want someone to kill him. That's how you did it. I want someone to kill him, friend.
I still do. Because he killed that little boy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, even though it was the sister fraud. Because take your little ass, stop trying to outrun your protection.
Don't that always happen in stories? It's always got to be somebody.
And then you're supposed to help. No, we're not going to help you because you shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done it.
That's exactly how she looked.
She's like, help.
What was the little boy named Darius?
I don't know what that fool name was.
He was like, because when T came in there, he was like, Darius, I'm sure you're a nice young man.
Right.
Darius, that was the last words he said.
Listen,
Darius.
because y'all want to, but
we talking about BMF, y'all.
Yes. Oh, they should know if you listen to every episode. This is episode number 6.
Yeah, this is
you should know by now.
TV. Yeah.
But I feel that this man, he needs a what is it called? An Emmy. He needs an Emmy.
Oh yes. Oh, girl, like they gonna be knocking down his door right after this. Like he is gifted. He is. I watched him in an interview today with Cash Doll.
Okay.
I was just listening to him and I'm like, even with the accent, he's still so chill, but you could tell that he said he actually likes the wardrobe.
Oh, well.
What did he say? The Dickies? Stop. He liked the Dickies.
Friend,
so he from the UK, so maybe they ain't really wearing it.
See, you ruined it for me now, because now I'm starting to think you crazy.
Yeah, because Lil Mar ain't wearing shit on that show.
Because he looks like he embodies an old head in the hood.
He do. Because he don't look nothing like
So you're telling me, no, I'm saying, so you're telling me you like your wardrobe?
He said he did the 80s. He felt like it was the 80s. He liked the Dickies. He said, probably because he get comfortable around her. He like, I could just go around and do what I want.
All right, I don't know no more if I don't even know. But
he said
he's still a good actor. He makes me believe he is Lamar. Yeah. I'm kind of confused as why this friend was still trying to pack that bag.
That part, because that he didn't put shit in that bag. You lost your life over scraps. Because did you see how he was holding the double bag? The double bag was empty the whole time. He's like, oh, I gotta get out of here. This bag crazy. First of all, you should have kept going. You
got a limp, sir. You have a limp.
How fast did he think he was gonna move to pack that little bag, a duffel bag? You ain't got shit in that house.
And then did you just say forget it, because he only stabbed you once? So my thing is, I would have been trying to run for my life, but you looking at him like, for real? Yes.
Yeah.
Anyone that calm? Yes.
He like, this is what we doing. He said, no. Did you stab me for real?
And he just kept singing.
Yeah. You can't
stop the rain. I actually downloaded that song.
Well, I understand why.
No, I like that group.
Yeah, okay.
What's the group?
I don't know.
Dang, they got another song. They're old school group, isn't that?
They should add Lamar to the group.
But it's okay. But that song is really okay. Does he?
He did. You ain't hear him?
Okay.
He go, look at you in here sounding like what he said. Call him Teddy
But no, it was a good episode. I'm really sad that they didn't tell us we was gonna have to wait a whole week for another one.
Well, they said it came on for 3 hours and then went down.
Ooh,
at 12 o'clock.
Oh, so Kevin
was mad.
Oh, Kevin, Tyron, I'm so sorry. My fiance was saying that people was on Instagram talking about they saw. I was like, Kevin, they didn't see nothing because ain't nothing up there.
How are you gonna be in charge of the melanated news and then Kevin telling you ain't listen to the news? He probably like, well, you gonna miss this in your little news story this week.
Right.
Because you don't want to listen.
Really did come up.
Yep. Oh. Yeah, because 50 Cent, he was mad, said that he want people fired for that. He is such a little...
I'm sorry, I like 50 Cent.
He said he want people fired for that. Sit down somewhere.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, so there's that. And did you see the second episode of Insecure?
No, I'm behind. Okay, now that I know, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell y'all why.
Can I get a close up? What?
I ain't gonna lie. I thought my subscription with HBO was on and it's not. So I have to go and add it to my Prime Video and get in there. I'm like 2 episodes behind.
It's only 3, friend.
Oh yeah, I only saw the first one.
You can't stop the
I'm sorry.
rain.
Issa, please come through. I'm so sorry. I'm going to catch up. Please still come. You and Amanda. Next week I got y'all. I'm about to come. You ain't gonna be able to get a word in when I talk about Insecure next week.
I'm really I don't have words for you. All right, on to the melanated news. It's gonna be real quick because I want to get into this topic that we got. This topic is real good, and a friend, I know she got questions over there for
questions
me.
on questions on questions.
Hey, so non-celebrity news, because I have to give that to y'all, but anyway, I gotta talk about our black folks.
Talk about them.
So here in the state of Michigan, they've been they were during the pandemic when it first hit, scamming the government with the unemployment.
Crazy.
So if I want to know what you think about it. So I read several articles, people literally scamming from, let's see, 300,000 to 1.4 million and only getting 2 to 3 years.
So it was worth it.
That's what you think?
I think you put your family on. It was kind of worth it.
At this point, I said I am going to. No, I'm not.
Mm-hmm. Just we own it. Yeah.
But no, I was just saying. I can't. I can't. No one take my freedom.
Yeah, that's the scary part. That's what I was
I'm like 2-3 years. Yeah, I'm good though for my freedom because I heard they get treated really bad in prison.
But you might just think about all the people that was scamming. You might be in there with your friends. So many of them was doing it. It's like, hey, y'all in here too.
Well, I told you my cousin, they let him get his affairs in order.
Okay, that's nice.
Before he leave, or whatever, because he got 13 by 11. That's 13 children by 11 women.
Wow. So he got to get.
So he got to get
some time with everybody. Yeah. Okay.
So nice. So he said, I think he don't have to turn himself in until after Christmas, which is pretty good because he got convicted and sentenced, I should say, in the summer.
Okay. So, yeah, that gives some time.
Yeah.
You got a little money left, you think?
I don't know, but he could have sent some over for.
Because I'd be mad. I'd be like, Daddy, what you still doing out here if we ain't get no Christmas gift? So I just
he was delivering for Amazon though.
That's good. He was trying to get it. Here, y'all, Leo, something.
No, he was trying to think he can. His attorney told him to get a job to see, like, hey, I got a job. I can start repaying this back.
Restitution.
But it didn't work.
Now Amazon, as much as you into Amazon, probably like, big baller, what you doing up here? We trying to hold something.
No, it's so funny. Long story short, when I used to work at Amazon, for the little stint I did for the holidays.
Not a little stint.
Little stint. I ain't never did labor like that. I was like, this ain't for me, and I can't have my nails.
They said, where you thought you was coming to?
I was like, this is not me. I'm used to typing. But anywho, was working there, and this guy told me, he was like, yeah, this is my first real job I ever had. And I was like, okay. And he was like, yeah, because you know who BMF is? I was like, what's that?
Tell me more.
Tell me more. I used to work for Big Meech and stuff like that. I always had money. And I own my own cable company. Showing me on his phone. He was like, yeah, you could get the cable company. So one of the girls actually reminded me of you.
Okay.
Because she called him out on it. Because she was like, so you got your own cable company? He was like, yeah, all you need is internet. She was like, so you ain't got your own cable company.
Oh.
Because that's not your own cable company.
He worked for BMF, so she needs to shut up. She gonna get soft kidnapped if she keep it up. He was gonna soft kidnap her if she.
That is not no soft kidnapping. That was a full kidnap.
Well, she better really be quiet then.
Little girl dumb though. Yeah. I don't care. She dumb. Because if your mama tell you that your daddy coming to pick you up from school, why you getting in the car with Uncle Meech?
That's because that's Uncle Meech. That's the mama fault.
Okay.
Uncle Meech.
Anywho, so Fran, have you heard about the Will Smith new book situation?
Ooh, yes, I've been following that. I love Will. I don't care. I don't care what they talking about. I don't care what Jada said. I don't care what y'all saying about. I love Will. Make that clear.
So what do you think about when he said that no woman can make him happy or make him whole? Sorry, no woman can make him whole. Not even Jada.
What?
And he said, and no man can make Jada whole.
I believe that.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Can't make him whole. Whatever Will said, he said it, and I agree. But I do love you still.
No, but I'm saying, like, how can you say you've been married for what? They've been married for how long?
It's probably because he's saying he might have been looking for happiness from her. Like, you know how somebody's like, hey, what you doing here? You know, you're supposed to make me happy.
But happiness is temporary.
Yeah, but maybe
joy is everlasting.
Mm-hmm. That's correct. Maybe he's just like, you know, I was expecting more for her to complete me, and I had to complete myself.
Well, my theory on that, Mr. Will, what's his name? Willard. Oh. Because you know I call people by their first names when I don't really care for them. But I care for him only because he's a Libra, and us Libras, like me and KJ, you know, we out here in these streets.
Well, you know, KJ is.
I know.
He shares the birthday with Will Smith.
I know.
My son. God. Okay.
Don't put God in this.
Look at God. Willie from Philly. Okay.
Okay. Wilford, whatever his name is. Because he's a Libra, I feel like I understand where he's coming from. He's hurt.
Yes.
And so when we are hurt and we feel like, man, F this, we start thinking we having these, coming to our senses, coming to these moments like, you know what? No one can complete me. like we've been in this marriage or been in this relationship for this long. You can't complete me. It's impossible because you haven't experienced it yet. Once you experience it, then you be like, oh shoot. So I think he's in a place of hurt, and
because he hasn't got what he wanted out of it. But I feel like the reason why he's like that is even just hearing him talk about his kids and how he pushed them to the limit. He kind of overworked that whole family. Like, y'all need to be, they talked about this before, like, y'all need to be on a certain level. Hey, strive for excellence.
Okay.
So maybe he's still in his mind, because, you know, for you to push everybody else like that in yourself, in every movie you in and everything, he probably feel like, in my marriage, like, I want more out of it. And is guys out there like that they feel like, it just ain't enough. It just don't look like what it's supposed to be. Like, you know, we supposed to look like this as a married couple. Mm-hmm. It's supposed to be, I'm supposed to feel like this all the time. Like, we not supposed to have no chill moments. We supposed to be on. We supposed to be in love, madly, passionately love. So maybe he set this expectation that he feels like, okay, no, because I done been with you this long and you haven't made me feel complete. Mm-hmm. So it's no way, because, you know, I've strived. I've done everything that I could possibly do in this marriage.
I feel you.
Why haven't you completed me, and why haven't you still out here having entanglement? So at this point, it got to be impossible for somebody to complete you, because that's probably his perspective from his experience.
I'm sure, but at the end of the day, that's disrespectful. So
you think it's disrespectful? I think that for both of them right now, they're being really vocal because
I think they just need to go ahead and say they need to when they're going to get divorced.
No, let's not say that D word now. No. I think that the reason why we're saying this is because they're working everything out in public. So all of us, we got all these eyes on here like, I know August Alsina is not talking about an entanglement. I know Will ain't say he was over there falling in love with some girl on set.
I was riding with them with the entanglement. I was riding with them when they were like bad marriage for life. I was like, because that's what works for them. Mm-hmm. But now you're saying these other things. I can't.
But you know that sometimes people, when they write books, it's a healing thing. So he's saying this thing. That's not to say that's
anything I can say, because that man gonna say he wanted to kill Jada. You're gonna be like, well, this is what he's saying.
He's working through it. He's still.
Oh, okay.
Even he did say that he wanted to kill his daddy.
I heard.
It's a lot of things that seem like he's working through. Can we be patient, Uncle Will? Because
we can be patient. I mean, because I'm all about truth. I'm all about being transparent. I love that.
Yeah.
But at what point are you gonna stop faking the fuck? Because at this point, I feel like you're faking the fuck with your marriage.
We don't know if he's faking just yet. I think that for some people, just like in cancel culture, we have to take a step back and just give them a chance.
You can't stop the rain.
No. Okay.
You can't stop the rain.
Watch out for her. Her and Lamar with this knife.
Will. Let's get into our topic, friend, because we already talking. I ain't talking about canceling Wilford, but
Wilford.
Listen, we talk about cancel culture today, friend. Mm-hmm. Which I'm excited, because friend was scared to talk about it. If you want to talk about it, be it transparent like your friend will. You didn't want to get into it.
I did not. I was like, I don't know. I got to do a little bit of research to see how I feel about
what research did you do, friend? What you found out about the cancel culture?
Okay, so we usually start off with like the definition.
Yes, because we got to let the people know. We got to let them know.
It's a lot.
It is.
You got a definition?
No, but I can pull it up.
Because at this point, my definition gotta be too long. Like, just say what it is.
Now it gotta be too long. Let's see. The cancel of culture. Let's see, people. It says cancel culture or call out culture is a modern form of, I have no clue what that word is.
Ostracism.
There you go. You got the same one.
I just thought it was too long. I didn't think you was going to go into a shorter one.
Read it, friend.
It's a lot. Okay. Cancel culture or call out culture is a modern form of ostracism in which someone is thrust out of a social or professional circle, mm-hmm. whether it be online, on social media, or in person. Mm-hmm. Notably, many people.
Oh, I don't got that.
See, that's
it. And then it says those subject to ostracism are said to have been canceled. That's it.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it there.
So that's what we're gonna leave it at. Basically, someone that the social or professional circles deem to be out of it.
Like, kick y'all on up out of there.
Boom. Kick you out.
Get up out of here. You cancel.
The first person that I ever really partake in the whole cancel, because when people are, oh, he canceled, oh, she canceled, I was, because I'm like, y'all stupid. But I literally went on her social media and
it must be good.
I said, you are a disappointment to me.
You ain't going there and be that person in the comments.
To the Black community.
Oh no. Not the Black
and
part.
I was like, and I am never streaming your music again.
Who was it? Better not be Beyonce. I'll leave this podcast right now.
Girl, leave it. Because if it was, leave it. But it was Chris and Michelle.
You didn't do Chrissy like that.
I did. Because I love Chris and Michelle. If I had my way. Listen. No, she really, no, you don't understand. Like, I'm going to tell you what happened now in 2021, but I was a huge fan of her. Like, anything she...
Oh, that song? You was about to build it out.
I was, but I didn't want to.
I saw that. I was like,
but no more sorries. I love you. Okay.
I heard you know. Okay.
Baby boy, it's solid what you do. But no, I love her songs because she got us. Okay. Mm-hmm. She have a song. Her second album was beautiful, and it was like a love letter, and it was just like at the time I was like, I thought I was in love, but whatever. And it was the whole situation. So when she did the whole inauguration for
Trump,
no,
you didn't want to say T.
That man.
Okay.
I was like, what? And then, but I didn't cancel her off immediately. I waited till she went on the Breakfast Club because I show validation, right?
To see what's going on.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
And when she went on Breakfast Club, like it was a check. It was like, and at the time she was married, because I followed this girl like her whole life. When I like celebrities, like I be in their business. Aww. So she had just got married to her manager at the time, and she was like, I mean, it was a check. I don't see what the people. Did y'all not see my dress? I had the dress by a black designer. I had a black choir behind me. All this stuff, da 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 da. And I'm like, but it was you was there. So when I saw that, she was just like, what's the problem? I went on Instagram and I told her how I felt and I deleted her.
I think she spoke too soon.
And she did because she ended up coming on Breakfast Club recently and, just pretty much putting all that stuff out there. So I was just like, okay. And then I actually went back on Instagram and told her I was one of the people, because she had wrote about cancel culture. And I was like, hey, I was one of the people that canceled you, but I love you and everything. But, but let me tell you, let me tell y'all that. So I had stopped following her right after this. Didn't wasn't saying nothing about it. I went to a Maxwell concert and I tagged Maxwell in my picture because if yes. So I tagged him because he was at the Fox here in Detroit, and she liked my picture.
She said, I'm glad to have you back.
I said, no, this was before.
Oh, wow.
This was after I deleted her and everything. And I was like, Chris and Michelle like my picture? I was like, what? So I was like, oh, she must have read my, thing and was like, come on, girl, you like Maxwell, stop acting like that. So then I think I started following her back maybe a year later, and I just listened to her music, whatever. But I ended up apologizing. And I mean,
you apologize.
I did, because that was wrong. I should.
It was. You should have extended grace. Now she didn't have her publicist probably told her. Girl,
if I heard that one more time,
no extended grace.
If I heard that one more time,
well, somebody must be telling you something.
Dang.
That's the Lord. That's the Lord.
Keep on going.
I'm just saying that her publicist didn't get to. Her publicist was like, nah, Chrisette, you don't need to do this interview. Just wait till things die down. She's like, no, I'm getting in front because they coming at me on Instagram and this and that. And it seems like her pride might have felt like, I'm gonna get up here and say what I want, and how dare you? Because so she didn't really think about how it made everybody else felt. Because I saw a few interviews she did well after that, and it seems like she might be a little stubborn.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The people hurt her feelings so
definitely.
Bad. She's still kind of trying to get.
She was
like, I did it, and so what? And she might be still mad because Kanye did stuff Lil Wayne did stuff.
She mentioned in her recent interviews.
Steve Harvey and all these people are like, okay.
Yeah, and she made it a point recently. I saw her on this YouTube channel, I forget his name, but she was on there and she was like, she was apologetic. She was like, I wish, because they asked her, would you do it again? She was like, no, I would never do that again. But she said, I feel like they came at me more. No, the interviewer was like, I feel like they came at you more because you was a woman, a black woman.
Black woman.
Yeah, and I said, and that's when I was like, dang, that's actually the day I went on her Instagram and apologized. Because I was like, you know what? That's true. Because as other people I'm sure we're going to talk about on this episode, I forget some of the stuff they do.
That was the argument about Monique a lot of the times too. When Monique was going through that spiral of everybody was just like, okay, Monique, girl, shut up and take that $1.
But Monique though.
Yeah. Okay.
Because her husband, Daddy.
Yeah.
Daddy. What they say, Daddy? Daddy, what they say? Because Oprah called, what they say, Daddy? Girl.
She is a lot. She's a lot. But I think that she got it a lot worse.
Because she was a black woman?
Kevin Hart got. They can't cancel Kevin for a second when he cheated on his wife.
Did they?
He got caught a little bit.
I thought they would cancel him because he made that homophobic tweet.
That was it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That show was on.
Yeah.
Had to go on Ellen and apologize.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
they didn't care about him cheating on his wife.
Yeah, we literally took a nap and woke up and he was back on.
But I never canceled him because I'm just like, it was a tweet. It's something he said he would be his son if he was gay. That's his son. If you want to be his son, that's his prerogative.
But then why are we so mad about Monique?
True.
Like we went hard on Monique.
Why was she canceled?
Several reasons. It was because she first of all, she came from Oprah, and you don't come from Oprah. She came from Oprah and then Lee Daniels. Kind of like calling, and Tyler Perry, I think, calling them out. Yeah. A bunch of stuff. Made them all mad. So everybody kind of felt the way about that.
Right.
But we could have gave her. Come on back to the
I don't think hers was that bad for us to cancel her. Oh, because she was saying a whole... I remember too with the Netflix situation, and they were trying to pay her way less than they will pay like an Amy Schumer or something like that.
A good argument, but her delivery was jacked up. It was another percent. Michelle is like, y'all better. I said what I said. And it's like, come on, somebody help them.
Yeah,
but or we could be just looking at it like, are we kind of biased because they're a black woman in the way they say it? Because what if it was somebody like Ellen saying the same thing? Would we be looking at it like, girl, change your attitude? If she was talking about she wanted more money from Netflix, would we look at it like, girl, sit down and take that $1 if it was a white woman versus one?
I mean, I would.
You would? Overall, you'd be like,
I would, because I'd be like, girl, you're not funny. Shut up.
Yeah.
Me, personally.
No, she said, Monique, and I quote, said, I am a decorated comedian. I'm the most decorated.
Well, I think Monique is hilarious. So that's just me. But, and I mean.
Roscoe Jenkins, she's funny.
Like people.
The
Parkers. She was hilarious because that's my show. I watched that on break. But I think outside of, because I'm trying to think like the people that they do give these Netflix specials to, like me and my fiance, we be watching them and
off of our TV screen.
We give it some time. Like we give it a couple punchlines, and we be like, what?
Netflix could have saved their money. Gave it to Monique for Marlon Wayans. Marlon Wayans, your Netflix special.
Okay, you thought it was funny?
Oh my god, I feel it was horrible. It was horrible.
Oh, okay, thank you. Because
they could have took his coins. Hey, Marlon, give them back.
Because we was sitting up there, I was like,
I went on for 24 minutes. And this was quite a long time ago. So the fact that I still remember that it was 24 minutes lets you know that was horrible. I'm like, he just running around the stage sweating for no reason because you weren't telling no good jokes. I think he might have a little ADHD.
Oh, he does. I saw him. He did an interview, which, by the way, watching his interview, because when he was promoting the Aretha Franklin movie, and watching his interviews. I'm a fan of him as not as like his
acting,
but how he still looks up to his brother.
Oh yeah, as he should.
Oh my God,
supposed to be locked in,
and the way he loved his mama.
Yes, that part it hurt me. I cried.
I was like, he is so cute. cool, but he not funny. No, but
not stand up funny.
Yeah, but the ADHD, when he was getting interviewed, Carmelo Anthony has his own podcast situation.
Oh,
and yeah, girl, I didn't
know.
I'm
not ready to support him yet, but okay. Lala's my girl. I'm just not there yet.
She knew who she was marrying. Anyway. Oh, okay. We not talking about it. We talking about cancel culture for But when he was on there, I noticed he like and he was like and then like Carmelo had to wheel him back in like, hey, we're talking about
this. Because he's so much calmer. Mm-hmm. So it's like this and this. Okay,
So yeah, I noticed that on that interview.
He should stay with acting. I feel like he's a very good actor.
He is. I mean, my fiance, he hates it, but I watch Wayne's Brothers before I fall asleep. Oh God.
Yes, I love that. So yeah, he's really good at that. But also, he was very, very funny to me. I cried laughing. Norbit. He was hilarious when he was dancing in that little suit. That's where I
love that movie though. Yes, I do love that movie, but I like it for what's her name?
Who?
The one that Eddie Murphy played the girl, the lady. Respucia. I love her.
When she wanted a
I love her.
When he wanted a wine cooler. Why did she hit Norbert over the head with that speaker? But Respucia was acting crazy.
I love it. But yeah, so
what about Jussie Smollett?
So I never was a fan. I love his sister.
You didn't like when he saw.
I love her sister. Me and her the same age, and we just vibe. She don't know we vibe, but we are like. I've been following her career forever because I'm like, ooh, you are the bomb.com. Because when she was in East Bayou,
girl,
right?
Yes.
But him not so much. So when that happened, I was ready to cancel because why you lying?
Just give us a reason.
For what?
Mm-hmm.
Are you on drugs?
What it seems like is one of them kids that. They mama like, oh, he always lying, but I ain't gonna whoop his ass because I just always.
Yeah, it was like because because I follow his sister on social media, and when she didn't even really like, because that's what family is super close.
Yep.
So when she didn't like, oh my brother, this and that, I was like, oh, that nigga lying.
She like, oh, he doing it again.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, she was just like, oh, I'm gonna go see about it.
I'm just going ahead.
But yeah, she wasn't. Yeah, so I knew that. But how about, because we got to talk about him.
Who is it? The Kales.
Robert Kelly. What's it, Sylvester? Robert Sylvester Kelly.
That's what it is. Did you hear about the comic book his inmate is making?
No.
His inmate is making a comic book about him and his experience with Robert in a cell together. He got the drawings and everything. Apparently they do yoga in the morning together. It just like follows their daily activities, and people are trying to pick up this comic book.
Get your money.
I know that's right.
Get your money.
Probably singing up in there and stuff, making new songs.
My mind's telling me no.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think? Did you cancel him?
I did cancel him.
When did you cancel him? This time around or the first time around?
I'm gonna say this time around.
Why didn't you cancel him the first time around?
The first time around.
So we were in high school.
We were.
So why didn't you knew what it was?
I know.
We knew it. Well, I'm not going to say I knew about the whole Leah thing because we were super young. And I know I'm a little older than you. So I was super young. So I know you was young. Didn't realize like this is a full teenager with this grown man. But when we got in high school and this stuff came out, it was like, wait, what? But I didn't cancel him. I didn't cancel my high school because Chocolate Factory is the ish.
Chocolate Factory, I definitely listened to that CD over and over and over again.
Step in the name of love. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, so we canceled him. Let me tell y'all though, it's so funny. We went to a birthday party a couple months ago, and the DJ, I already knew. I said he about to play R. Kelly because he was playing good music the whole time, and then he goes, I just play music. He was like, I'm not into the whole politics of everything. He was like, but this man made great music and he plays Step in the Name of Love, and I got on the floor, y'all. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not one of those that stop stepping.
But people did. Like I saw people like at the party, but they was like,
They did mute him. And I will say that I wasn't heavy into that canceling the first few. So if you hear him, are you gonna get on the floor and step? I probably honestly will.
Side to side.
It's hard for me not to ball on. It's like a little devil music. It's other stuff to step to, but
keep on stepping.
It's like I would be thinking when I was like, oh shoot, after I did 3 ballroom turns, and I'm like, oh shoot, let me go.
So why do you think that? What actually canceled him? Because again, we already knew about the pornography.
Going to court.
So, but he went to court the first time.
Yeah, I don't know if it was this. Also, the movies. When they was asking all the questions and stuff. What was that? It was on I think Netflix. Did you watch that when all the women were coming and giving?
Oh, I saw it when it was on Lifetime. Okay. We watched the first one. The second one I didn't watch, but the first one I did watch. So the little docu-series or whatever they did about it. Feel
a little bit like, damn, how did he hog-tied you? What the girl say he hog-tied?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bit much for me. So I think that made me like picture like, oh girl, you was like out here, you know, you was 16, 17 years old. You could have just one wrong turn. Hey, Robert, I would have come. And that could have been.
So do you think that because we have more of a visual, more of people speaking out against him, that's where people was like, okay, it's time to cancel him? Because again, he's been doing this for years.
Because I'm going to be raw. I'm going to be raw and honest here. Back in the day, honestly, it was girls always dating older men.
That part.
The guys used to literally come there. You know these guys are grown. Yeah. And if they had a car, oh, okay, you got a car, I could skip easily. You know,
part.
If I'm being 100% honest, you know, I mean, it's going to be some people that act like, oh, no, we didn't do that. But these things were happening. So to me, when I feel like I was growing up in the 90s and stuff like that, if you're walking down the street and a grown man like, hey, girl, let me get your number. It was like, okay. It wasn't looked at as like a real issue.
Exactly.
And I'm just being 100% honest. It wasn't looked at. So now I do get it. It is wrong 100%. Everything he did to them girls, I get it. But I do feel like we had to be, our minds had to like really see it. It's sad, but like see it more and hear more stories.
Okay.
And go into detail to see him as a bad guy.
Yeah.
Because like you said, we were in high school listening to Age Ain't Nothing But a Number, Chocolate Factory, all these songs that's about sex. You know, you're looking at it like, oh, you know, oh well.
But and I'm also saying because that tape, that sex tape or child pornography came out in 2003, so or 2002, I don't know what year, but anywho's, it came out. We knew this was an underage kid.
Yeah,
people still wanted to see it.
Yeah.
People still was listening. I remember I think I was a junior in high school when Ignition came out.
Oh, that was my song. Oh, that was my song. Okay. You was literally telling you what to do. Like, okay, but you said
so, right, so I'm saying like all of a sudden, and then I also feel bad for him because like he said, and I feel like his attorney said, y'all knew I was doing this. All his celebrity friends knew, and now that it's all coming down on me, oh, I don't hear from y'all. And that's kind of messed up because y'all partake. I think it was one guy during his trial, he said, yeah, I was sitting down and a little girl came out underneath his boxing match or ring in his house, came up crawling underneath it and gave us both head. Well, understandably, that's messed up because that's an underage child, but you got head from her, and so why are you not being prosecuted as well? Like, that's all my whole thing is. Like, I get it. You want to cancel R. Kelly. I'm going to still listen to his music. Now, am I running to listen to it? No. But if it come on, I'm not skipping it. If it comes on, like I said, at a party, I'm not going to not dance to it if I want to. But as far as, like, being really supportive, I get it. But these other people that were getting these girls for him, that were at these shows, we need to hold those people accountable. So they should be canceled as well.
Yeah, and I do think that is something, like I said, it was normalized.
Yeah.
Back then.
I mean, it was. I mean, it's been normalized forever. Like, my grandparents are 9 years apart. My grandmother met my grandfather when she was 16. Just saying. So... Yep. It's been like that for years, for ages.
They say, like, you know, they're so big on that, but what about Elvis Presley?
Exactly.
You know, it's a lot of people.
And they even say your girl, Beyonce and Jay-Z.
I know. I think about that too. Like, hey, he knew when to get in. Or what they say, like Kylie and Tyga.
Oh, because they were messing around and they didn't say anything till she turned 18.
Said he was just waiting. You know,
he wasn't waiting. He was getting in.
Yeah, he was definitely. But he was like, "Oh, stay close. Let's stay low key." You know, because what I think your parent could sign off as long as they don't like report it or something. It's okay.
I know it's different in each state. I met someone. She told me that in our state it's consensual at 15.
Oh, that's sad.
I didn't know that. She said long as it's not an authority, and I looked it up. Long as it's not like a teacher or someone like that, it's not considered statutory rape.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, so at 15, your child can be like, oh, I want to date a 25-year-old.
I listened to an interview today, right, friend? And the comedian Ida Rodriguez said on the Breakfast Club, she said she understands canceling someone who's causing harm to our community, but not taking down someone who makes a mistake. So should it be some type of like guidelines, I'm gonna say, when it comes to canceling? Like who decides who to cancel?
Like, I don't feel like the baby should have been canceled.
Okay, because he said what he said. And
I think that's ignorance. Why you cancel somebody because you ignorant? He ignorant about the baby.
So what about Dave Chappelle?
No, he's speaking the truth.
Yep. Okay. That's what I feel too. I feel that too.
Listen, we here at Thank Us L8tr podcast tells the truth and tells how it is. You do what you do. You love who you love. You be who you want. Identify who you want to identify with. But Dave Chappelle told nothing but the truth. It's pure science, and he didn't make it up. So you're getting offended by something that's factual, and you want to cancel him. Like, I was reading about the women that worked at Netflix, like, I'm gonna quit if you don't take this down. It's like, what?
It's the way to bully people into putting out only things that they don't feel offended by.
And all because it took me a while, because I'm gonna say this, I don't really think he's funny. But
what? We gotta go, y'all.
I don't. I'm sorry. I'm gonna just say this. I like dry humor, so I'm a more of a like that makes me laugh.
Okay, you don't want to think too much. You don't want to think about his jokes too much. No, like, cause he has a humor that makes you.
I feel like
it's people that like different humor. You know, when you say dry humor is more straight to the point. But you got it. Like, you have that. Like that sarcastic personality, so I get why you like the dry humor. So it's like The Office. Maybe do you like The Office?
No.
Okay, well, they have that dry humor.
I know,
it's like literally.
But it's more so, I guess, because I like Seinfeld.
Yeah,
it's funny to me. It's hilarious. I be cracking up.
People have different types of humor.
So yeah, but he's not funny. I just don't be like, oh my god, cracking up
because his jokes are more. It's like it makes you think, and you like. What? Like, I love that. Like, I'd be like, oh my god, like, it's genius, you know. But I also like quirky humor.
Yeah,
you know, I could play with the dry humor, sarcasm.
Right. But I like the fact when I finally watched the whole series situation, or watch his special, I was like, he's only saying what everyone's been saying.
Yep. And
like, pay attention. Like, you guys go so hard for the LGBTQ whatever community, but what about black people?
What do they? You know what it is he was on Comedy Central, and it was all fun and games when he was out here with Paul Mooney and everything, and they was talking about black people and all this stuff. It's like, oh yes, white people, let's crack up, throw your legs up, we cracking up because they said nigga 17 times. Okay, but now it's like, oh, how dare you come from the LGBTQ community?
Right. I don't know. We're not being disrespectful.
No,
we just don't know.
I don't want to miss.
We're ignorant on that, I guess. Yeah. I don't know.
So when they came for them, it's like, gang up, let's take them down. Yeah, well, that's what they thought that was gonna happen. But he left. He don't care about no money. He left all that money, went to Africa, and came back. Do you think he came back for him to filter himself?
Exactly. He's still the same person.
Left that cash before.
He's still the same person. So I really feel like you in this culture, what we have, you can't talk about any. No, it's only two people, only two communities. You can't talk about the canine community.
Canine, the dogs.
Fred, go on your social media right now and talk about something. You're gonna kill a dog. They will come for you and your family. They coming for the women's family.
How is Mike Vick doing? That's somebody
they canceled him because of the dogs.
We gotta Google him.
Listen, and then the LGBTQ too many, whatever it is.
What do you think of canceling someone in 2021 for something that they did in 2007?
Like they did Chrissy Teigen?
Yeah.
I feel like, if you see that person is not that person anymore, why are we digging up stuff? And I think it's just because do they do that to white people?
Oh no, because I know Charlamagne the Guy, he didn't caught so much for just stuff that he tweeted, things that he said. If that's the case, what we're saying now, Listen, trying to be no president, no politician.
Listen, I'm saying like I think that no, unless that person is still in that same mind frame. Now if they're still spewing out that hate or whatever the case may be, then yeah.
I feel like that's just like a mistake. That's just like she's grown because Chrissy Teigen is like your age.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I was putting anything on Twitter
right
back then. Like, what do you expect me to do?
I mean, because the Thank Us L8tr podcast gonna blow up. I'm just letting y'all know that.
Oh yes, it will. Y'all better not come for me.
So I say that to say my tweets, friend. I'm gonna let you know now.
Yeah, it's gonna take us down.
Oh,
I know.
Cause I speak my mind.
Yes, you do. You was over there building a underground railroad. You about ready to get out of here every day.
I was trying to get Friend to come. She was like, okay, go ahead, Friend.
You know what you remind me of? It's Damon Wayans when they was saying that he had a joke when he was on Saturday Night Live, I guess. And they said he would put sunglasses on and he'd be like, they were like, why you got your sunglasses on? He'd be like, it's too many white people in here. That's what I think about when you always talk about, I gotta go get it and build me an underground railroad. Like, she gotta get out of here.
Listen, I'm almost done with it. You won't come or no?
I'm gonna take a ride on there. Let me off. Let me out, Doughboy. Like, friend, we can't stop the train. Oh, thinking of a train. Did you watch what is that on Netflix with the Cowboys?
Yeah, friend.
Girl, that was so good, right?
We go talk about next episode.
Yeah, we got
because I got that. No, seriously, I got it wrote down for next episode.
Friend, that was so good. That was so good.
But how do you get uncanceled though?
You just let it die down.
Because I feel like we uncanceled Chris and Michelle.
Yep.
R. Kelly's not uncanceled. Do you think? Well, do you think
Chris still out?
No.
You think she'll fully?
Yeah, we're good. We good on her.
Okay.
Well, she's scared, but I think people like, girl, bye.
Yeah.
But William Cosby. Okay. Now, see, y'all don't know, cause see, Friend.
I love William.
She love. That's another one she love. And I always listen. All I'm saying is, I feel that he did what he did. I think did he do that to all the women? No.
Well, you said a Quaalude. They was putting Now look, he come from a different time before R. Kelly time.
It don't matter.
Okay,
listen, the man is
but
disgusting.
But I do tell you, I also feel like Kwame Kilpatrick. I'm a hard supporter for him too.
You already know how I feel about Kwame. You do not, friend.
I do.
Friend, you know how I feel about Kwame.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna let it go, y'all. I'm gonna be quiet.
Friend, why you like all those bad niggas? We're gonna have to have a side talk. But I think that for you to get uncanceled, I feel like you have to do an apology. So I feel like Chris and Michelle, she's a prime example. Like it was sincere and she let time pass. It wasn't like the baby, oh, I'm sorry. Well, actually, I like how the baby did it. Because he was like, yeah, I'm sorry, but I said what I said.
I like that.
And I was like, stand on your stuff. Stand on your stuff. That's why I love him. But she let some time pass and she came back and she was like, okay, I did this. I apologize for this. I understand where my community's coming from. However, let me turn it on you. What if I was a black man? What if this and that? And then I was like, okay, sis, I feel you. So I feel like you should let some time pass. I don't think Robert will ever get uncanceled.
No, it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
He did a lot. It's like he was a serial offender.
Yeah, I don't think Robert will get uncanceled.
And you took a lot of our black women.
Yeah.
So it's kind of.
But
I get it.
I watched. I'm just gonna say. I'm gonna say this. So the parents was getting paid. When they stopped getting paid, that's when they started looking for their daughters. And then he had grown women. And I remember, I would never forget the girl, because she's my age. And she said, he was not holding me hostage. And she said, I was so messed up in the head that I was like, well, I'm going to leave and go home. He said, okay, there's the door. She said she walked out the door. She got in the, I guess, limo or car. They took her to the airport and she was looking at her phone, wanting him to call her. So again, she's messed up. She's mentally ill, Ivy. But do we really want to blame R. Kelly on that? Because it's not like he told her you couldn't go and had her at gunpoint. She left.
It's because by that time he knew he already did the damage.
Oh.
You know, men do that. Some people do that in relationships. It's like,
damn it.
This is as good as it's going to get.
Damn it.
You go back today, ain't nothing out there. You know.
I thought I should let you know.
What about Colin Kaepernick? How they cancel him? they tried to in the NFL. You remember that? Did you see that?
No, Kevin Sin is really good. My fiance.
Oh my god, I watched it in the night.
It.
I stayed up till 6 a.m. to finish that.
Oh,
that good.
He said it was very good.
Beautiful work.
I haven't watched it. Okay. I still don't support the NFL to this day.
Yeah,
I have a shirt that actually says NFL. I'm good. What is it? What did Future say? I'm good, love.
Oh, okay.
That's what my NFL says, because I don't support them.
They do a lot of stuff.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm straight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I had someone said that when you cancel somebody, it's like if you have a scar on your leg, do you cut off the whole leg? Because basically it's like, yeah, they're not perfect. Like, you're not supposed to just cut them out. You're supposed to actually teach them.
If they want to be taught, though.
But they said it's a lot of times where it's just teachable moments where a lot of us are just being thrown into the entertainment industry, and we come from these different homes and stuff. We ain't taught a lot of things. Like the baby, his upbringing probably is like, whatever, say what you feel. Okay,
of course.
And a lot of
he's young.
Yep, and these people that are listening or watching TMZ is like, oh, we don't understand that. That's horrible.
Yeah.
How can you be raised like that?
Right.
We're coming from different places, so. Somebody got to stick up for some people when they do get canceled, depending on what they're canceled for. Sometimes we got to be like, Black Twitter got to come together. Like, you ain't taking this one. We got it back.
Listen, Black Twitter, I be out there, Eddie. I be out it.
You got to come for them.
Oh, well, friend.
Oh, you ready?
It's about that time.
It's about that time.
You need to give them. Go ahead.
Let me get my throat together. Y'all want alto? Give us a tenor.
Give us a little tenor.
A little tenor. Thank Us Later presents Touched by Angels. Thank you. Have a seat.
What you got for us today, Fred? I loved it.
This is sweet, straight to the point.
All right.
Dream big, stay positive. Work hard and enjoy the journey.
Okay.
Life is too short, just do that.
Just do that. That's not, because listen, I'm not trying. We ain't getting canceled, so.
Nope.
Listen.
Cancel. You're canceled, not us.
Well, thank you so much, guys, for listening to this episode of Thank Us Later Podcast. Remember, email us at thankuslaterpodcast@gmail.com or follow us on all platforms at Thank Us Later Podcast. And weigh in on the topic. Let us know how we're doing. We enjoyed our live yesterday.
Yes.
Our first time going live.
That was fun.
I cannot wait to do it again.
Yes. We had a lot of different people talk about the topic.
Exactly.
It was really good.
Every
Tuesday.
If you missed out, every Tuesday, 8 p.m.
8 p.m. we'll be on live on our Instagram page. Just jump in there and start asking some questions.
Listen, because we was talking about everything.
Because we talk back.
Yeah.
We do.
What we do?
We talk back.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, and we will talk to you later in the next episode.
I know that's right.
Bye.
Bye.